Hey guys, Christos here and welcome back for another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you my income report for the month of November. This is all the money that I've made from all of my different side hustles. So that could be my YouTube channel, affiliate marketing, my Amazon business, and a couple other things. So what I'm going to do is go onto my laptop in just a second, go through all of the different ways that I've made money so I can be fully transparent with you guys, because this is a channel all about making money and investing. So if you're looking forward to this video, all I ask from you guys is to drop a like on the video down below, and without further ado, let's jump straight in. Okay, so if you have watched these videos before, you'll know exactly what this screen is all about. But if this is your first time here, this is the spreadsheet that I fill in every single month that goes through all of the different ways that I make money. As you can see down below, we've got my reselling business, we've got my affiliate business, we've got dividend incomes that I make from my investments, we've got my rental property, we've got my YouTube channel, which obviously you're watching right now, and then we've got some other various side hustles as well. And what I'm going to simply do is go through every single one of these and talk a little bit about each one. And let's kick today's income report off with my reselling business, because it's been a very good month. Of course, this is for very much obvious reasons, and that is because right now in the reselling world, we are in Q4, which is Christmas time, which is of course the best time to be an online seller. And this month in total, or November in total, I made a total of £3,500 in net profit after all of my different expenses were taken off. However, one thing that you can see is that I've written down £750. This is because the money that I actually pay myself is only £750, because one thing that I like to do is take the remainder of that profit and actually reinvest it to buying more stocks. So hopefully in the future I can make more money. But as a whole, £3,500 in terms of profit throughout the month of November is very good. And one thing I'll have to say is most of that actually came from the last 7 days of November. Obviously we had Black Friday, and pretty much after Black Friday things get a little bit crazy on Amazon. So that's been a very good month for me, probably the best month that I've had of the year so far. But I think it was always going to happen simply because it is the busiest time. Now, moving down to my private sales, if you watch last month's income report, you would have learned that, or you may remember still, that I managed to sell my old desk to a close friend of mine for about £365. Well, I've actually managed to make another private sale, and that is in fact my old camera that I used to film all of these videos on up until now, of course, to a fellow reseller who sells on Amazon, who's looking to start, I think, a YouTube channel as well. And I managed to sell that for £350. I threw a few extras in there for them as well. But one thing that's really good is that I know it's going to a good home, and I hope that they can kind of start a YouTube channel like the way that I did as well. So £350, let me just make that official, that I sold in terms of a private sale. That was really good. And when you total both of these up together, that leaves me at a total income of this month for my reselling business at £1,100. Now, let's actually quickly just move on to my rental property, because things don't really change there too much with this one. Basically, what I have is 2 tenants that live in one flat that I own, who pay me a set amount every single month. It's very boring in terms of what actually goes on. That is a good thing as well, let me just say, because they are fantastic tenants. But basically they pay me an income every single month. This is 100% passive, and they pay me £1,100 between them every single month for my rental property. And of course there isn't anything extra, so the total that I earn from my rental business of properties is £1,100. Obviously I would like in the future to maybe buy a few more, but I think we're a little bit of a way off that at the moment. So one thing that's actually quite interesting is that my reselling business and my rental property for the first ever time has kind of matched in terms of what I actually pay myself into my bank account. So that's just a little interesting thing that I just noticed there. Let's move on to my affiliate business. Now, as you can see, I've written down all the different affiliate sites that I've earned income from, and I'm not going to go through all of them, as I never do, because we'd be here all day. I do actually need to add a few more onto there, but as you can see, I do have quite a lot of affiliate links. So combined this month, when we take a look at all the different affiliate links put together, I have made a total of £1,476 from my affiliate links, which isn't the highest, but it certainly isn't the lowest. I believe my highest that I've ever made in 1 month from affiliates so far is around £2,600, and I believe the lowest that I've made since I've been documenting this, of course, has been at around 400 to 500. So 1,476 is something I'm definitely not going to moan about. Once again, when it comes to affiliates, I do look at this as pretty much 100% passive income, because I'm not really doing anything to get people to click on those links. They're people just watching my videos, reading my blog posts on my social media, and then they just go and happen to click the links, and that's where I will make money from that as well. So very happy with that, and something I will never complain about, probably no matter how much the money that I actually earn from that is. So having said that, just to make this one official, let's just go and put in the total there. Like I said, I'm not going to go through all of them. These are all just the combined total of my affiliate links that I promote on my different social media platforms. Now, moving down to YouTube. Now, this month has been a very good month for me on YouTube, and that is very much down to my own being. I'm not blowing my own trumpet too much, but basically I have increased the amount of videos that I have been making on this channel, and my AdSense has seen a positive reaction to that. So this month so far, or last month, sorry, let me just say, I earned a total of £352 from the YouTube AdSense program on my YouTube channel. And if we actually take a look at October, I actually only earned £280, so it's about a £72 increase on last month, but a lot of that has come down to just me creating more content. So it has been more work, of course, but the good thing about that is that you can obviously see that in reflection in terms of the AdSense. Not a major amount, let me just say, in terms of the actual work that I put in, but over time hopefully this can all snowball and continue to grow. So £352 from the YouTube partner program. And if you don't know what I'm talking about here, this is basically all of the ads that play before my videos. YouTube give me a little bit of a percentage of the money that they earn. So in terms of sponsored videos, I didn't do any sponsored videos this month. It's not really something I do too often. And sponsored posts, I haven't done any sponsored posts this month. However, I have locked in a agreement where basically a money-saving magazine, so a physical publication, has actually contacted me to do a piece for their magazine, and basically they're going to be paying me £200 for that, and it's about an hour or two's worth of work that I have to actually go and do. It's only going to be a one-off for now. Maybe it could be a regular thing in the future. We'll have to see. I'm not going to include it into this month's figures because they haven't paid me yet, but it's one thing worth noting for those that want to catch how I get on in the next month. I'll definitely be talking about that because that's quite exciting times for me. The fact that they actually reached out to me as well, which was quite nice as well. So in terms of the YouTube channel directly this month, it was only £352. But like I say, I'm not going to be complaining too much of that, because when we add all of these together, as you can start to work out, it starts to bring me in quite a nice and solid income. Now let's move over to the dividend incomes, and let's take a look. One thing to mention, I'm not really too much of a dividend investor, so don't expect this to be completely mind-blowing. But in my ISA, stocks and shares ISA, that is, I do have Apple stock, which I do have quite a large position of. My value's at almost around £10,000 now, and they did pay me a dividend this month, albeit not really that much. I earned £10.19 from my Apple shares this month. In terms of my trading 212 account, this is where I keep all of my really high growth stocks, which typically don't pay any dividends, and just like last month, none of them paid me a dividend this month either. So that's all okay. Just to finalize that one, that was a total of £10.19 from my dividend income. Just moving on to the other section now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm going to highlight these three bottom ones because it's not really been a great month for these this month. Cashback, I haven't withdrew any extra cashback this month. Freelance work, I haven't done any freelance, and I haven't sold any books either, which I wasn't expecting to do other than that. But one thing that I have done quite a bit of this month is my coaching business. Now, if you didn't know what I do in terms of coaching, what I do is I host 1 hour and 90-minute sessions, normally with beginner and Amazon and eBay sellers, just helping them get started in the world of online reselling. If you wanted to take a session out with me, the best place to contact me is on Instagram or Twitter. Just a quick plug there. But basically this month from then sessions, I have earned £375, and that was from, I want to say, around 7 sessions, maybe 6. Like I said, the fee that I charge isn't very high in terms of comparing it to other consulting fees and things like that. It's just something that I actually really enjoy doing, and talking to you guys actually helps me socialize a little bit, because as a YouTuber investor, I'm always just stuck in this office by myself. So I actually really enjoy my coaching sessions that I run. But yeah, £375. It was about the same as what I made last month. I've got a couple of regular clients that come to me on a monthly basis now, which is really good to be able to catch up with those guys. So in terms of my total income from my other section, that was just at £375, and that completes all of the different ways that I have made money in the month of November. Now, before I get into my total income for the month, I'm sure some of you that are really good at maths has already worked that out. One thing that I do want to mention is that each one of these different incomes, one thing that I have decided to do on the back of a poll that I ran in the last video, is actually start creating some mini courses showing you exactly how to get into making money from these different income streams for those that are interested. So one thing that I am asking from you guys, if you are still watching this video, let me know which one of these is your favorite income stream, or one that you want to know about the most, and I will probably prioritize that mini course first, depending on the different votes that it gets. Now, the courses that I'm going to be creating are going to be very cheap. They're not going to be these £2,000 courses or £1,000 courses. They're going to be much cheaper than that. They're going to be very accessible, but I think it's a really good thing just to help people get started with these kind of different side hustles, because as you can see for me, they haven't made me millions of pounds, but they've been, when you combine them together, been such a great way of actually bringing different incomes together, and has allowed me to quit my job. So but yeah, I'm going to be creating some content, or let's say courses, on these in the new year. Stay tuned, and hopefully they will be here sooner rather than later. Now, when it comes to the combined income for the month, let's just get this out of the way for those that haven't already worked it out. It was a total of £4,413.19, and when we compare it to last month of £4,588, we were slightly behind in terms of progress at a negative £175.06, but it's not really that much, is it, guys? The one thing that I do have to note, that I mentioned in all of these videos, all of this income here is pre-tax. I haven't paid any tax on any of this income. I will be paying tax on this income, one thing I have to say. In fact, I mentioned in my last video I had a £10,000 tax bill for the previous year, but one thing just to mention, this is all pre-tax, and I haven't taken any expenses off of this as well. Like I said, I did sell my old camera, so one thing I did buy this month was a new camera. That was about £800 to £900 if I can remember correctly, and I also bought another piece of equipment that was quite expensive for this YouTube channel as well, which actually came at around £1,000. So quite a lot spent on improving this YouTube channel, but these are all taxable expenses as well, so I'm able to take full advantage of those. But that is just one thing to note. £4,413.19 pre-tax for the income for the month. Now, for me, I'm very happy with that. When I take a look back at my software developer job, before I did all of this, I was getting paid around £2,800 a month before tax. So the fact that I can combine all of these incomes to create an income that is higher than my previous job that I had before I did all of this, and the fact that I don't have to have somebody standing over the back of me telling me what to do, is something I will definitely take all day of the week. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it valuable. Like I said, let me know what income stream you like the most in the comments section down below. One thing I always have to say is that I do not make these videos to brag or anything like that. As you can see, the numbers here aren't exactly mind-blowing, but one thing that I try to do is inspire those that are in a full-time job that you can come together, create some multiple income streams, some of them being completely passive as well, and having all of these come together, you are able to start living some kind of life of financial freedom. So if you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate it if you dropped it a like down below. But having said that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.